Thank you for coming and visiting my channel. If you are a person that came for the second time, welcome back. Today is the last day of the year. I am looking forward to going into 2023. It's gonna be a lot of changes, a lot of new things coming up. Today we are gonna be doing some sublimation. So I'm gonna try to make this video quick so that way you guys can see what I'm doing and show you the different materials, which I have it all linked down at the bottom. And again, if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that bell button and subscribe so that way you can be notified anytime I do one of these videos. It could be helpful to you guys or somebody else that you guys know. So I'll be right back right after this intro.
Let go of everything.
Alright, so the materials that we are going to be using today is going to be polyester. I actually bought a roll of fabric, polyester from Walmart. They come in small rolls. I also bought another one that has a blue tag, but it says assorted fabric. At the bottom, it does say that it is 100% polyester, but it ended up being cotton. So be careful, guys, when you go into Walmart to buy the rolls. It might say 100% polyester. Usually do the field test, and it did feel like polyester. I did print it out one with sublimation, and it looks a little bit distressed look. So it's not as vibrant as it would be with polyester. So anything with the purple tag, about purple tag, just be careful because it might not be polyester. But I know this one right here is, with the red tag, is polyester. It says it on the back, 100% polyester. And you can tell the difference in the feel and the stretch. So definitely keep it out. The only thing I don't like is a little thin. But like I said, I am going to be doing sublimation on frames. It's a 16 by 20. You can pick this up at Walmart as well. I also brought some black poster board from the dollar store, and I cut it down to make a framework. So the framework, sorry about the angles here, the framework would look something like that. The 8.5 by 14 sheet that I'm sublimating, it's gonna be on the inside, so it's gonna look real good, especially in my studio. I'm doing this actually to give my customers a way to look at sublimation. So whether it's on cotton or whether it's on polyester, which I prefer polyester because the colors will probably be a lot more vibrant. So it's just a way to show them so that way they have an idea of what they're looking at and the feel. I'll have some samples on the side. That's why I brought the bigger rolls to cut out little squares so the customers can feel the difference between vinyl and also can feel the difference between the actual sublimation and see which one they like. I mean, a lot of people prefer cotton because of the feel on the shirt, but as you can see, vinyl sometimes, especially in Florida where we're hot, it gets to be a little bit bothering. So sublimation is the way to go with a quick drying polyester shirt. Sometimes it's better. So guys, I have actually the design printing out. Like I said, I'm printing out 2 of them, and we are gonna press them on cotton and on polyester, so that way we can feel both the difference. All right, guys, so both of my prints printed out. Let me lay this on the side here. Now, don't forget, guys, get yourself some butcher paper. I have all of them already set up for the video. My press is heated up already. Make sure you get a temp gun to check your temperatures. So now I am gonna start off with the cotton. Why? Because I think cotton holds heat a lot more, and I just gonna start off with cotton. So let me line this up here. And of course, I have little small registration marks. Guys, you can put registration marks on it. It's not gonna hurt the print. I just register it so that way I know this is where I gotta be at for the sublimation paper. That way when I put it on the actual picture frame, it'll line up. So that's one. Let me just pre-press it. Actually, I want a little bit more pressure than that. Okay, that's looks like good pressure. Let me line it up real good. Now I'm doing cotton first for the simple fact that the other polyester on the actual instructions in the back, or I should say the material list in the back, it does say do not iron. Do not iron. So I'm a little skeptical about putting that polyester pretty much material on here, and it's gonna melt or whatever the case may be. I'm trying to get all these wrinkles out, guys. I'm sorry. Well, that's as best as it's gonna be. Lint roller, guys, with sublimation you need the lint roller. So I'll just get a new sheet. Now I will go side to side just to get the lint that I can off of it. It's kind of hard being underneath this press. And yes, I am getting a bigger press, a 16 by 20. So stay tuned for that. And it looks like it's nice and flat there, guys. Grab one of these. Now, with the 8.5 by 14, it's not gonna print all the way. You're still gonna have a white border. So that's why I made the registration marks to make sure that I put it exactly where it needs to go. And that looks about right. So heat tape, guys, I do it just so that it holds on, so it doesn't move when it pops up or whatever the case may be, that it ghosts, as they say. So this is why I use the heat tape. I mean, it doesn't need a lot. It's just so that way it just doesn't pop up. Let me put the butcher paper on top of this. Actually, let me go a long way. Now let's press it for 60 seconds. At 400 degrees. These Japanese presses are usually a little bit off, so I usually set mine for 381. Once I check it with the temp gun, it is at 400, 401. Some areas I'll get 388, 389. But as long as it's in a ballpark, we should be golden. So let me press these up, and then I'll bring you back to the other angle, and we could discuss from there.
Now is the time for show and tell. Guys, polyester versus cotton, sublimation. You're gonna see the difference, especially in the paper. On my left side will be cotton. On my right side will be polyester. If you guys can see the difference, this one pulled more ink than this one. Cotton doesn't absorb most of the ink, so that's why you see that this one's lighter than this one. So I am using A-sub paper, which I think is great. I have more paper coming, so we will do the comparison on another video. So now I'm gonna show you the cotton. So you can sublimate on cotton. I don't know how long it lasts. I haven't did a wash test or anything, but I will be doing that soon. But this is the way it came out. That's cotton. Now guys, it did work in the press. So polyester. Look at how vibrant those colors are on polyester. Look at that. That is, let's see if I can get them both in the video here. I might have to scrunch them up just a little bit, but I mean, you guys can tell the difference. Sorry guys, I just want you to see the color difference on polyester compared to cotton. It's kind of hard, especially when I got arthritis. This is worse. So these are the differences. Polyester, cotton.
look at the color difference. I think polyester is a win. All right, guys, so now what I did is I put it on a frame, and let me go ahead and I mean, you guys already know how to put a picture inside of a frame. I shouldn't have to tell you anything different, but let me do that, and then I will show you the final result. All right, guys, so we finished putting everything together. Now is another part to show you. So I have a picture here that I did about 2 or 3 days ago, and that's out of cotton. I have a video, today's video, this is the one I did. This is polyester. Now I am using the RGB settings, like I said before. So my colors ain't exactly the way I wanted to. The blacks should be more blacks, and the brownish colors that are in there should be gray. But unfortunately, until I get the ICCs down packed, or the ICM or RGB, whichever one I'm gonna use, down packed, my colors ain't gonna be spot on. And plus I'm using Silhouette Studio to do my design, so that could be another reason why my colors ain't exactly the way it looks on the page. But for now, it is what it is. It still looks good to me, and it'll look good to a customer. So I'm gonna have my trusty camera person zoom into these so that you can see the difference. That is the cotton in the frame, and now this is the polyester in the frame. It looks very good. So guys, that's pretty much it for this video. It's just a quick pressing at the end of the year. This is the last day. I figured I'd do a video to clock out the year, and I'm hoping for everything to be better next year. So from us here at Distinct Performance, please guys, have a happy new year. Be safe. Don't drive. Drive, but don't drink. And if you gotta drive home, or you feel that you're too messed up, please call AAA, because they do courtesy tows home if you are impaired. Guys, another one. Bless you all. Let's look forward to the new. Please like and subscribe to keep this channel growing, and see you next year.